Most people think getting rich is about one big moment, a lucky investment, a brilliant business idea, but that's not how real wealth is built. Real wealth comes from what you do every single day. It's not flashy, it's not overnight, it's small, consistent habits that makes the biggest difference. Here are 10 tiny habits that actually changed my financial future and can change yours too. Number 1, your what-ifs are properly done. Most people stay broke because their what-ifs are all wrong. They ask, what if I fail? What if I lose money? What if this goes wrong? But rich people, they ask, what if this works? What if I succeed? What if this investment doubles? If all your what-ifs are negative, your brain will always find a reason to stay where you are. You will never start investing. You will never start that side hustle. You will never make the financial decision that actually move you forward. I also had a lot of what ifs, but if I had waited, what kind of a life would I be living right now? Probably a disaster. I came from Afghanistan. I'm a refugee. And trust me, there were a lot of what ifs. What if I don't fit in this country? What if I never learn the language? What if I never catch up? I came from a place far lower than the people who were already living in the Western world. I didn't have the same starting point. If I let that constant negative what if mindset control me, I would never be where I am today. That mindset keeps you stuck because your brain loves to keep you comfortable. And the only way to create the life you actually want is to step out of that comfort zone, because nobody is going to hand you the life you dream of. Number 2, start your day with gratitude. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on what is working instead of what is missing. If you wake up every day like you're behind, you will spend your life chasing things out of fear. But if you wake up recognizing what you already have, your decisions come from a place of power and not panic. Study shows that people who practice gratitude are 25% happier and experience lower stress levels. And what happens when you're less stressed? You make smarter financial decisions. You stop impulsive spending to fill all gaps. You stop comparing your life to people who might be drowning in debt. Most people think financial success starts with money. It doesn't. It starts with mindset. Because if you don't train your minds to see abundance, no amount of money will ever feel like enough. Number 3, take full accountability for your life. If you're waiting for somebody to save you, you can wait another decade. Because the problem is, we live in a world where if you don't take action, someone else will. Your neighbor will take the job you want. Someone else will start a business you were too scared to start. The opportunities will pass you by because you hesitated while someone else took the leap. And let's talk about the modern technology and AI. Right now, we have opportunities to get rich, to build businesses, and to create the life we want like never before. In the 90s, 60s, and 70s, it was impossible to create something and share it with the world for free. If you wanted to start a business, you needed capital. If you wanted to publish a book, you needed a publisher. If you wanted to reach people, you needed connections. Now you can start a business from your laptop. You can share ideas with millions on YouTube. You can build wealth with zero startup cost. The playing field is open, but if you don't take advantage of these opportunities, someone else will. And that's why the difference between rich and poor isn't intelligence, time, or money. It's action. A lazy person who takes action will get further than a genius who waits. Number 4, read books instead of guessing your way through life. If you had a map to wealth, would you ignore it? Because that's happened when people don't read. They wander through life guessing, making mistakes they were already solved decades ago. I didn't know either. The last half year I have been reading books, and I can tell you, it has given me advices I have never heard before. Advices that I was never taught to me. Never mentioned by anyone I knew. And yeah, I was making those mistakes. But once I read about people who have done it before me, Those mistakes didn't have to be expensive lessons for me anymore. I didn't have to learn the hard way. I don't want to waste another decade figuring things out on my own. I want to go fast this time, and books, they have given me a shortcut. Number 5, nothing is original. If you look at books, videos, TV programs, films, businesses, everything has something in common. Look at the cars. How many companies are now replicating Tesla? They're making electric cars, copying the sleek design, adding a big tablet in the dashboard, and not that they are copying Tesla, but they are using this framework that already works. Everything in life follows this pattern. McDonald's and Burger King, Netflix and every other streaming services. Nothing is original. Everything is just a reframed version of something that came before it. People get stuck because they think, I can't start this business because someone else is already doing it. You don't need to create something new. You just need to put your own twist on something that already works. Number 6. Do one thing you don't feel like doing every day. Your feelings don't build wealth. Your actions do. Most people wait until they feel like saving money, until they feel like investing, until they feel like working harder. But feelings are unreliable. They change every day. If you wait for motivation, you will still be broke 10 years from now. Wealthy people don't ask themselves if they are in the mood today. They make good decisions. They do it anyway, because habits create momentum. Number 7. Take action before you feel ready. I didn't know either if I was going to succeed, but I just took the leap of faith and started this YouTube channel. And yeah, not a lot of people are watching, but will it stay the same for the upcoming years? I don't think so. In the beginning, that's hard. Nobody looks, but actually that's a good thing. That's when you can make mistakes and nobody's watching. Number 8, take care of yourself. Your financial health is directly connected to your physical and mental health. When you're constantly exhausted, stressed, and running on caffeine and takeout, your decisions making suffers. When you're tired, you're more likely to, number 1, impulse spend just to feel better. Number 2, ignore your financial problems because you don't have the energy to deal with them. And number 3, procrastinate on important decisions. Think about this. When you're well rested, when your body is functioning properly, and when your mind is clear, aren't you naturally more in control? Aren't you less likely to make emotional, reckless decisions? Rich people prioritize their energy. They make sure they have mental clarity, physical stamina, and a sharp focus. That doesn't mean spending hours in the gym or following a perfect diet. It just means they respect their own well-being enough to know that success requires energy. You don't need to run a marathon or eat kale every day. You just take care of your energy, because if you're running on fumes, your financial future will reflect that. Number 9. You are not flawless. Most people never build wealth because they think they need to be perfect before they start. They think they need to know everything about investing before they invest. They think they need to be in a perfect place financially before they start saving. So stop thinking you need to be flawless before you take action, because perfection is just procrastination in disguise. Number 10. Take action before you feel ready. Most people wait until they feel ready to start saving, investing, or making changes. But here is the truth. You will never feel 100% ready. If you wait until you're ready, you will still be waiting another 5 years from now. People who succeed, they start anyway. Most people are stuck because they think they need confidence before they start. But confidence comes from action. The only way to feel ready is to start before you feel ready. The world rewards doers, not waiters. The people who take action move forward, even if they don't have everything figured out. The people who hesitate stay in the same place. Wealth isn't built overnight, but these tiny daily habits compound over time. Start small, pick one and apply it, then another and another. And before you know it, you have completely transformed your financial future. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know more about making good financial decisions, watch this video.